Hey everyone, how's it going? Oh, back from my daily or nightly live, depending on where you are in the world. I hope you've all had a great day and having a great day, and we'll have a great evening. Probably be a very short live as I'm doing the prospect call. Prospect call in like 6 hours or so, just over 6 hours. So I'll go into that when I've got some people on listening to me, and tell you about what's been happening and what will be happening and all the happenings. Because this is a place where it's happening. That's all right. Okay. Message me, say hello. That way I know people are on. You can hear me for a start, which is really, really handy. You know, unless you can read lips, it's pretty pointless doing a live. Okay, good. People are on. Hello, hello, hello. I love seeing people are on. Okay, let's see. What are we going to go through today? Elaine's basically finished the first competition we had a couple of weeks ago. Filling that, there's still some people who need to send us some information. Then she'll move on to Comp 2, which was the Australia-Malaysia competition, and then she'll move on to Competition 3. And from what I'm being told, they introduced someone who is going to work with us for Bitcoin Ascension, promoting Bitcoin Ascension, and you know, basically getting into it. I think that's pretty much finished from what Juliet was saying. I think we filled those 50 spots that we had, well, 100 spots, but one's for the member and one's for the new member. So that'll be 100 spots, but 50 spots that were available for 50 new people. I think that's all done and finished. I'm sure Juliet will tell me in the comments, if she's there, that it's whether it's finished or not, but I'm pretty sure she said earlier that she's pretty sure it was all done. So she's just checking numbers and stuff like that. So well done, guys. Yeah, so that'll get seen to as well. Remember, these are prepaid positions from much earlier, so won't be. Don't worry about how fast we get it done and all that sort of thing. Elaine's only one lady, and she'll get it done when she converts everything over. So no, that's all good. So congratulations to those people. Another competition down. Pretty sure Tom's other one's still going. I'm not sure whether we've had the 50 spots filled, so he has to buy 50 accounts. But I'll again check with the admin. What would I do without the admin? There's no way I could keep up by myself. Too many things going on, and I think my head would explode with the amount of work that goes into to running a program like Bitcoin Ascension. And so I'm so happy I've got the admin that I have got. You know, they're tried, they're tested, they're true, and loyal to the bitter end. So it's great having them. We'll have other admins join us as time goes on, as more things get done. But right now we're doing pretty well. I think I've been lucky. I've got a great set of admin, and a big congratulations to all of them. They're always working hard to make sure everything's done and that everyone's needs are met, which is great. Okay, what else I've got to talk about? I was talking to a lady named Chrissy Stevenson today. She messaged me saying, you know, she couldn't work out why Coinbase wasn't paying and all that sort of thing when she was setting up a new account. Sarah McGeeky had introduced her, but of course Sarah, at that time of the day, my day, Sarah was tucked away in bed and sound asleep. So she contacted me and I said, oh, can I call you? Because I couldn't work out what was wrong, and I called her and we had a good old chat. And found out she lived in Brisbane here with me, and she's not actually far away. She's across the river, so so that was pretty cool. So we had a good old conversation, and we worked out what we were going to do, and then it corrected itself anyway, because she sent not enough, and then she sent the extra, and Coin Payments worked it out in the end, which was great. So she's now part of our BA family, and a very lovely lady. I'm going to be meeting up with her on Sunday in town just for a coffee in the morning, and I'm going to explain Bitcoin Ascension to her, and we're going to discuss strategy and things like that. And from what I can tell, she's a lovely enough lady. She put up with me, so that was all right. So that's awesome stuff. So there you go, Sarah. I did your bloody work for you. Yeah, just because you were sleeping and all, any excuse. You got to be like me and don't sleep. So I'm glad I'm available to be able to help people out when it's needed. I take being a founder sort of rather seriously, even though I'm not a serious person most of the time. But I take on that very seriously. To be there for the members. I talked to Frank Wilson earlier, another new member that we've got, and he's been introducing people as well, and we had a good conversation as well. So I love talking with the members. So fantastic stuff. Never feel that I'm ignoring you. If I miss your message, it's only because I've got so many coming through. It's incredible. But I will get to you. I will. I promise. Okay, what else is going on? We've got the prospect call coming up in around about, 6.5 hours or so. So just check your watch now, 6.5 hours from now. Put in the comments if you're coming on, or if you're bringing someone in, or tag a friend in the comments here so they can see the live to know that the prospect call. There I will be explaining what Bitcoin Ascension is, why I made it, well, basically who I am, why I made Bitcoin Ascension, what our vision is, and how we're going to do it, and what people can get out of joining us, basically. So it'll take 15-20 minutes, and then I'll open it up for questions. And Chuck, it's going to be on Zoom. Chuck Shadduck's organising that. He'll be the host, and he'll be putting up different screens that we need and things like that. He'll be doing all that sort of stuff while I do the talking, because we all know I can talk. So yeah, so no, awesome stuff. So that's going to be good. So I know it's not a good time for the English and European area, but I'll be doing one again, let's see, about 8 in the evening your time. Same day, I think it is, or the next day. I can't remember. I'll check. But I know Chuck's been promoting it far and wide. So if you've got new people that have just joined us and they want to get an idea of what we're about, or if you've got people who have been asking about it, tell them about us and things like that. Chuck will be obviously putting up the links and everything like that, and we'll get stuck into that. So let me know if you're coming on in the comments, and that'll be good if you are. The more people there, the easier I think I find it to talk when I know people are there. I'm talking to. Just talking to myself is, well, part of being insane, I suppose. But it's nice to know that there are people there. Otherwise, it's just going to be a coffee with Chuck, but I'll still go through it anyway because it'll be recorded. But you really want to be there for the live if you can, because it's the best way to ask questions that you want to know the answer to, and that way I'll know to answer them, and it helps with the whole ambience of the call. But it's more important for the new people to be there as well. But if you're bringing someone in or talking to someone and you're bringing them into BA, it's good if you're on the call at the same time they're on the call as well. It makes them feel a little more reassured that the person they've been talking to is there as well. So that's important. So yeah, good stuff. So that's done. We'll be doing that. I'll be going to bed basically after this, so I can get a few hours in before I need some beauty sleep before I have to do a Zoom. But yeah, it's pretty easy going. Again, it'll be from the heart. I don't script anything. I'll try and keep on track as best I can, but you know what I can be like. I'm a bit all over the place sometimes, but that's just who I am. So good stuff. Let's see, what else did I have to talk about? I've got to pick up Tom on Sunday as well. I'm picking him up from the airport in the afternoon, so Tom finally comes back. He's had his assistant on his account, and she's going through and promoting Bitcoin Ascension and talking to people to bring people in. She brought in someone tonight, so that was awesome. And so so Tom's still working, even though he's on his honeymoon. He finds a way. He's a good boy. And he says, he asked me, he says, "Oh, you're going to come over Sunday?" I said, "Well, that's up to your wife, mate. Now you're married, it's up to your wife when I can come over and visit. I can't just come over anymore." And he laughed. He goes, "Yeah, true." But he goes, "I've got a plan." He says, how about you pick me up from the airport? Then you have to come over on Sunday. Good cutting plans. So he's already thinking like a married man, isn't it? How to work around things. So we never get away with it. Our wives always seem to, the women always seem to know what we're up to, and sometimes they let us off the hook, and other times they don't. So it's sort of like you get a pat on the cheek. There's a good boy, and we're there. Yeah, we fooled her. We didn't. We never. You will never, Tom. You will never fool your wife. She will always find out. Seriously, don't even try. So a bit of a laugh, but he's had a good time down there, and I'm glad he's had a good honeymoon, good weather. He said it was a bit warmer there today, but he doesn't like the cold, poor fella. So he'll be coming up to Brisbane, where it's a lot warmer. I can't wait till he's back, because we've got business to talk and discuss with each other, like we do. But I haven't wanted to bother him while he's on his honeymoon, of course, because if for one it's rude, and for two, Chanel will kill me. So I want to live a little longer. So that's all good. What else is going on? I'll be doing up the Google Doc tomorrow for the merchandise. So I will be, it'll be a doc you'll go to, a link you'll go to, and it'll basically have, like, we will need your name, your address, your country. That helps the country. Also, it'll have drop-down boxes for the what you want, like shirt, polo shirt, hoodie, sizes, colours, and then a PayPal transaction number that you can do, so you can pay it. But we'll have all the information there where you have to pay and everything like that. So we can then get the stuff made and then sent out to you as quickly as possible. So we're not really sure how long it'll take. We're saying up to 3 weeks, for mailing to be. It'd probably be a lot less than that, but I'm not sure how fast these printing mobs will go. So that'll be the part we'll be finding out. But once we've run a few through, and going by a post I had on there where lots of people are wanting merchandise, we'll have a pretty good idea fairly soon. And remember, all the profits go back into Bitcoin Ascension. They don't go to me. They go to Bitcoin Ascension, making accounts to help push this all through, and to help the charities as well. And we'll be talking to specific charities who want to come on board. So that 10% I'm keeping aside for the charities. So when I make those specific account for charities, it'll be with charities that we've spoken to, and they understand what it's all about, so that they can then tell their members. They're the ones we'll be buying accounts for. I think Juliet's done a post as well about what charities have been started already with Bitcoin Ascension. We already knew about Us New Start Cat Rescue. They've got a few accounts with us now, thanks to the members. Some of the members are donating accounts, and when I told them, their mind was blown, especially when I told them how much they could make per account. They're there, huh? So you can imagine trying to run, and you'd be told, you can make $500,000 from one account, sort of thing, depending on the price of Bitcoin, of course, and things like that. And I told them, it can take a while, but they're just saying, they're already thinking, what can we do to improve the facilities for the cats and things like that. And that's what we want the charities to do, to work out what they can do with that sort of money. But there's also Craig Smith's Haydock Foundation that he started. There's I think there was a Women's Refuge, I think, that Juliet has made an account for. And I think Kath Foster has done one as well. And also, who was I talking to? God, I'm terrible with names. Jen Milan is making one for the children, the homeless children as well. And she's going to be talking to those people and telling them what she's doing, so they fully understand. So we've already started. We don't just say, well, we're going to give to charity. We've actually got specific charities so far, and that's going to grow over time. And I'm not just asking you to dip in your pocket all the time so we can do this. That's why I'm selling the merchandise, so at least you get something. But remember, the same time you're buying a shirt or a polo or a hoodie, and everything else we'll be selling afterwards once I get this set up, you're also going to be helping the charities as well. So you're getting something, but you're giving something back at the same time. So I think it's pretty special, and and that's why I do encourage everyone to buy the merchandise. And then I'll be running some competitions of people in their merchandise, and we'll run different kinds of competitions as well. And I'll have another competition for us. I'll probably wait till Monday, get through these prospect calls, and then I'll run a competition on Monday, another one for some more accounts. But I've got to get Elaine to catch up on these ones. Poor girl, got to give her time. And then we'll run another competition, and it won't be buy a position competition. It'll be something different. So, because we want to have fun with this and everything like that. You saw on my live last night, I was talking about juicing. Make sure the juicing's up. When the juicing is up, when everyone's taking part, and they're advertising and juicing and things like that, and for people who don't know what juicing is, that means commenting on other people's advertising, you know, because we're all one link, so we're one team, and commenting on other people's posts is a good thing, as opposed to when it's done by referral links and for your own personal thing, then of course you're not, because you're too busy doing yours. And you can see by the difference in that how diluted it can be just by running a reference. If you had your own referral link, how much harder it would be for everyone. I think I made this nice and fair, and going by some of the programs that are popping up all over the place now, they're getting on the bandwagon with that, because they're seeing that it does work and it is fair, which is good. You know, I'm glad people are seeing that. I'd rather they just joined us, these people designing these programs, because I'm sure with their input we could do all sorts of things to develop. But this is why I don't tell you what else I'm doing with Bitcoin Ascension, because it's not only ever going to just be this one matrix. There'll be other things I'll be introducing that will help Bitcoin Ascension members and charities alike. It's always based on that. But as soon as I open my mouth to do it, there's someone already trying to copy it. So I'm not going to do that because I know we're genuine, and I know we're here for a long time, and I don't want someone using my idea as a gimmick to get unsuspecting people in, and then 3 months later it's all gone, because it's already happened several times over. People have copied things I've been talking about, and they're no longer around, and the people who went in on that have lost money. And so I don't want to be responsible. Well, it's not I'm not responsible, but I'm not going to make it easy for them, put it that way. This is why I made Bitcoin Ascension, remember, guys, because we're so sick of getting screwed over, and I want to make it something much bigger with helping. Well, not helping, but fixing. It's not about helping charities. It's about fixing it. You know, getting it done. That's why I get so excited, because we're not just going to be, oh, we'll help them out a little bit. It's like, bang, project finished. Next one, bang, your project's finished. Your project's finished. You know, it just lets them move on and actually get things done, and not just, oh, good, you know, we'll have to have another cake drive or something like that. Bitcoin Ascension just took care of it. Bang. This is why we want the membership up. It's not even for the matrix part of it, which is, obviously it's going to work anyway with, you know, people coming in. But the more people we have in Bitcoin Ascension itself, the more we can do to help fix the world. Not just heal it, but totally fix it. And that's not being done enough. I know there's other foundations out there trying to do the same thing, but we're going to all work together and get it done, and that's why I'm excited all the time, because I can just see how much suffering we can end just by us banding together and bringing in people. Now, we know there's thousands of people already in Bitcoin Ascension, and there's even more thousands on our group page. Some know they're there, and some are there to advertise other stuff and things. Like the amount of people I've kicked out trying to do binary options and mining and things like that. But if all those people came on board and could see our vision, it'd be a fantastic thing. But I really need them to see the vision. So there are fence sitters, but there are people in our group who have been added by people who don't even know they're there. So hopefully they'll see us one day and go, hey, I really like the sound of this, and join us. I think it'd be awesome for the whole world. So, you know, it doesn't take much. People donate to charity all the time. So instead of donating to charity, come in with us, you know, so you can actually help charity even more than just your normal donation. You're going to be doing a lot more good for them, especially if you have a pet charity that you like, sort of thing. We can introduce them and get them an account as well. Doesn't help them in the next 5 minutes, but then again, £30 doesn't usually, or $30, $40 doesn't usually do too much. But you imagine grouping us all together, getting them involved, and just how much more we can do to actually fix the issues they're having instead of just helping a little bit. that's the power of working together. And I think we can, because we're not just one type of charity, we're every kind of charity we want to fix. I think it appeals to everyone in the world who wants to do that sort of thing. It's not just about animals. It's not just about kids. It's not just about women. It's not just about men. You know, it's not just about environment. It's about everything. So, and I think you need to cover everything if you're going to fix the world. You can't fix the world by just concentrating on one thing. So that's what we're about. Good on us. And I'm proud of every single one of you that participate every single day. I saw a post by Craig Smith earlier. Brilliant post. Absolutely loved it. I'll have to talk to Clive Anderson as well, because I got your messages on my last live about that you're all up for a co-op and things like that. I'll do a post about it, sort of thing, once I know what Clive Anderson, when he gets back to me, in terms of what prices of solo ads. And we might change the email up a little bit. I want to talk a little more about Bitcoin Ascension as a foundation, and also, you know, obviously the Matrix program we currently have, to talk to people. So we've got to try and work that. And Clive is brilliant with his words, and he's a very intelligent man who I love talking to. He's got a great sense of humour. His wife's got a better sense of humour because she married him, but sorry, Nicole, didn't mean that. Yes, I did. Yeah, he's a great bloke, so I'm sure we can work through that and make the perfect email. And then if we do find one that converts really well, an email that works really well, we'll split test a few, and then we'll put it out there for other people to use when they want to use it. So, yeah, sorry, Chloe, I know I'm not going to hear the end of you. You're probably messaging me right now. Oh, geez, that's what I love. The banter in here is fantastic. Banter in the chat room is good. If you're new here and you're not in the chat room yet, get with the person who you're with, or with Juliet, and she will add you to the chat room. And of course, we have a group page for juicing, where we explain what juicing is. Juliet is amazing at the juicing, so is Mandy, at posting ads and showing you exactly what to do. So if you're not sure what to do, these ladies, especially Juliet, will call you and actually do a face-to-face with you and show you what to do. That's how intense she is on getting that done right. And remember, the more we share and spread the word about Bitcoin Ascension, the more people will hear about us. Okay? And remember, it's not just about the Matrix, it's about what we're going to do as a foundation group to fix the world. So be proud of that. That is something that is much bigger than all of us, and exciting. So be excited about it. And the Matrix is cool too, and the things I'll be bringing in, and some of it pretty soon actually. So no, that's all good. That's all awesome stuff. I've got to talk to Jamie Hall as well. I'm just saying this because when I listen back to this, I'll remember to actually contact the poor fella. I keep meaning to message him, and I get busy. So Jamie Hall, I'm going to be messaging you. Okay. As for anything else, I don't think there's too much else going on right now. I've got to focus on this the prospect call, so make sure you tag people in who may be interested. They can listen to this live, and Chuck's going to be obviously putting up the links and the ads. If you want to know, it'll be on my timeline. It'll be on his timeline. He's been advertising it all over the place, so we can share our vision with the world, and that's what we're all about. So I'll get going because I'll get to bed. Have a few hours sleep, and then I'll be up ready for this prospect call, and then I've got to wait till like 5 a.m. the next day, my time, to do the next one. So it's going to be a long one, but that's okay. I get to talk to people all evening and stuff like that. I think for the last 9 years, I've been up to like 4 or 5 a.m. and I've been talking to people like Terry Phillips and stuff like that. We love having a chat and a banter, and she keeps sending me pictures of my cat Charlie. And what he's doing, and it's awesome to see. She has so many animals there that she takes care of: ducks, chickens, ferrets, fish, lizards, cats, dogs. Just amazing what she does, and 3 kids. So yeah, she's absolutely amazing what she does, and she still has time to chat with me, post things and get things done. It just makes my head spin, to be honest, how much she can get done in just one day. And there's lots of our members like that. They work full time and things like that, but they still have managed to do their 10-15 minutes a day. So there's no excuses not to be able to do it unless you can't actually get on the internet. But there's plenty of time. Always look for the comments and get in that juicing group, and because the links are there for you to just click on a link, go make a comment. Oh, I love BA. You know, bang. That's all you need. That's it. And that just helps us go more viral. So, and I will be, after my prospect call tomorrow, I'll probably do a live on my timeline, like a live ad about Bitcoin Ascension, putting the word out there of what we want. It'll just be a short little 5-minute thing, and you guys can feel free to share on that, and please comment on that. I'd love to get hundreds of comments on there from you guys. There's enough of us here to do that, and it'll send it viral, especially if we share it and things like that. I know we can get that out to thousands and thousands of people. So, so that's all exciting stuff. All right, I love you all very, very much, and I love seeing all the hearts and the likes coming up across the page, and the laughing faces when I talk about Clive. I'll be back again tomorrow for my live tomorrow night about the same time. But remember to come to the vision call. I want to call it now, the vision call, and we will and I'll explain everything about Bitcoin Ascension. So we can use that recording as well, and that'll go up on YouTube as well. Terry will do that for us because she's awesome, and we'll be able to share it around with the prospect call. Once it's recorded and released, feel free to share it everywhere. I think it'll be a great way of letting people know exactly what it's about. So that's it. All right, I'll talk to you again. Well, I'll talk to some of you again probably in the next 6 hours or so. And I'll talk to the rest of you on my next live about this time tomorrow as well. All right, guys, love you all very, very much. Catch you later. Bye-bye. If I can stop it.